guys, so in today's video I'm going to be doing something that is currently a trend right now. So I'm going to be doing the my Instagram followers picks my makeup. And so how this works is I put out like a poll where like I pick two of my makeup. Like for example, for eyeshadow, I said, like, you know how on Instagram polls you put one or the other. So like for example, for my eyeshadow I put what do you want for eyeshadow, and for the options I put either Juvia's Place or Morphe, and you guys pick Juvia's Place or Morphe. And so from there I check my votes to see which brand I get more of, and that's what that's where I go from there. And so that is what I'm going to do. So if you want to see this fun video, then just keep on watching. So to start off, I asked what kind of primer do you guys want to see, and trust me, so you guys think I'm telling the truth, I'll put the votes right next to me, right where my finger's pointing, and tell you the votes. So for primer, the options were either the Smashbox Photo Finish or the NYX Pore Filler. And most of you guys voted for the NYX Pore Filler. I actually never featured this primer in any of my videos, so this will be a first impression type of thing. So 22 of you voted for the Smashbox Photo Finish, and 26 of you voted for the NYX Pore Filler, so I got more votes for the NYX Pore Filler. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with that. Okay, so this is what the NYX Pore Filler looks like. So yes, I'm gonna go ahead and apply that to my face. This is my very first time applying this to my face, guys, so this is kind of a first impression. This is what it looks like in the tube. Sorry for the background noise. I currently have my fan on because it feels like it's 90 degrees outside. It is so hot, and if I don't have my fan on, I'll suffer like a pig and sweat like a pig, and it will not be pretty. So just excuse the fan noise. Yeah. Just gonna apply a little bit to my fingers. Okay. And I'm gonna like focus it where I get more pory or porous or whatever the word is. So I mostly get pores in my nose and under my eyes and a little bit around my lips. And then I'm gonna put most of the see, as you can see, it kind of like clears out everything and smooths everything immediately. I really do like this primer. Wow. So wow, this really made my face look smooth. I like it. I'm surprised I never used it before. Wow. I'm gonna take a little bit more and apply some to my forehead and my chin and all that, the areas of my face that we didn't cover. Wow, guys, doesn't my face look really smooth after I applied that primer? Be honest, like my skin looks so smooth after that. I'm definitely gonna be using it from now on, like seriously. Alrighty, so let's see what's next. I actually did not put out a poll for concealer to cover up my dark marks and all that, so I'm just gonna apply some concealer and be right back off camera. Alright, I'm back. So I did my concealer to cover up my dark marks. So next is foundation, and the options were either Urban Decay All Nighter or the Milani 2-in-1 foundation, and most of the votes were for the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. 25 of you guys voted for the Urban Decay All Nighter, and 23 of you guys voted for the Milani 2-in-1. Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Urban Decay All Nighter foundation in the shade 9.75 and just apply that to my face. I'm gonna go ahead and apply that with this nice purple beauty sponge, and this is from the Shop Miss A store, and it's only for $1, so let's go ahead and use it. It's literally $1. I've used it before, and it is it's a good sponge for $1. Like seriously, it gets the job done just like any other sponge. So I highly recommend it. I'm going to go ahead and take this beauty sponge and blend that all out. Obviously this beauty blender or beauty sponge, whatever, is damp because that is what makes it blend out more smoothly. So yes, that is why I'm using a damp one. Alrighty, I'm back, and I did the rest of my foundation as well as I did fill in my eyebrows as well. because I only have one eyebrow pencil that I use all the time. I don't have a billion eyebrow pencils to choose from, so I use the NYX black brow pencil. And just moving on for concealer, the options were either Tarte Shape Tape or the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and most of you guys voted for the Tarte Shape Tape, and 27 of you voted for the Tarte Shape Tape, 22 of you voted for the LA Girl, so it was pretty close, but I have to go with the Tarte Shape Tape since that was the most votes. So I'm going to take the Tarte Shape Tape and Tan Sand and go in with my under eyes, my forehead, my nose, and my chin. And blend that out with this different colored beauty sponge, and this one is from Be Bella Cosmetics, and it pretty much is the same type as the one from the Shop Miss A, but this one costed like $3 instead of $1, but it works the same. This one's a little bit softer, but you know, it still works the same to me. This eye makes me look like I'm Asian. What the heck? That's so weird. Alright, so I finished my highlight, so moving on, I need to set my highlight. So the options were, for setting powder, either the Sacha Buttercup or the Makeup Revolution Banana Powder, and most of you guys voted for the Sacha Buttercup. 24 of you guys voted for that, and 23 of you guys voted for the Makeup Revolution Powder. So I know I use the Sacha Buttercup all the time, but that is what you guys voted for, so therefore I'ma use it. But yes, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Sacha Beloved Buttercup Powder. And I'm going to go ahead and apply that with this sponge, because I learned that using a sponge to apply baking powder just makes it apply more flawlessly. Okay, for pressed powder, let me see. Let me check my phone. Okay, for pressed powder, the options were the Lorac POREfessional powder or the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Pro powder or whatever. And most of you guys voted for the Lorac powder. So 27%, not percent, oh my gosh. So 27 of you guys voted for the Lorac powder, 19 of you guys voted for the Bare Minerals. So let's go ahead and get that Lorac powder. So this is the powder I was talking about. So I'm going to go ahead and use the shade PF6 and go over all the areas that I did not highlight my face with. And I'm going to go ahead and use this big fluffy brush with it, and I got this from Sally's Beauty Supply. So I'm going to go ahead and set my face with some setting spray off camera just to save time, because who knows how long this video is going to end up being since I'm being chatty, and yeah, you know, it's probably going to be like hours long, so to prevent that, I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera. Alrighty, so I set my face with the e.l.f. matte setting spray, and next up is highlight. So for the options, I did the Becca highlight in Topaz or a color from a Juvia's Place palette that is nice and perfect for highlight. And so 30 of you guys voted for Becca, 18 of you guys voted for Juvia's Place. And so yes, I'm gonna have to use the Becca Cosmetics Topaz highlighter. So that is the highlight. So next up is the eyeshadow. So for eyeshadow, I asked you which eye palette you want me to use or which eye palette brand, and so the options were either Juvia's Place or Morphe. So 32 of you guys voted for Juvia's Place, 21 of you guys voted for Morphe, and so I got more Juvia's Place votes. And the next question is, do you guys want it to be a cut crease or not? So 41 of you guys voted for it to be a cut crease, 11 of you guys voted for it to not be a cut crease, so cut crease it is. And lastly for the eyes is, do you guys want it to be colorful or not? So 43 of you guys voted for colorful, 11 of you guys voted for non-colorful. So let's get some of these Juvia's Place palettes out and decide which palettes I want to use for this nice colorful look that I'm going to be doing and thinking off of the top of my head. So I picked out 4 Juvia's Place palettes. I have the Masquerade palette, I have the Zulu palette, I have the Festival palette, and I have the Saharan 2 palette by Juvia's Place. And you guys want it to be colorful, so I really need to pick out some nice colorful shades. So let me brainstorm these shades and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and primed my eyes off camera. I did use the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Porcelain. I did not include that in the polls because it's just primer, so it's not really a big deal to me. But anyways, I did figure out what I want to do with this colorful look. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with this Juvia's Place Zulu palette and take that tealish green shade. It looks blue on camera, but it's actually a teal green. And I'm going to pop that into my crease for a transition. The key is with priming your eyes is to not set your base because you want it to look as pigmented as possible. Again, I did not show this on camera, but the key is to not set because you want it to stick, and the less you set it or whatever, like if you don't set it, the more it sticks to your eyes and the more pigmented it will show up. And that's a technique I learned off of Instagram and YouTube and etc. And it really does work for me. Alright, so moving on, I'm going to go ahead with the same palette and take the purple shade in the palette, and that's going to be my second transition color. Okay, so I went ahead and blended the purple out on this eye as well. So moving on, I'm going to get into the cut crease. So I'm going to use this Porcelain LA Girl Pro Conceal and just cut my crease with that. I'm going to do a half cut crease because that's my favorite type of cut crease. So yes. Oh god. I don't know why this camera doesn't focus on me, but anyways, I'm taking the Porcelain LA Girl Pro and just going to cut my crease with that. Okay, so I am done with my cut crease on both eyes. So moving on, I want to do like a nice blue pretty look. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Juvia's Place Zulu palette again and take that nice shimmery blue shade right there and pop that into the innerest part of my eye. Innerest is not a word, but I'm using it anyway. The innerest part of my eye. Alright, so I did that on both eyes. Now I'm going to take a darker blue and pop that right next to the shade right here. And so I'm going in with the Juvia's Place Masquerade palette because that is what you guys voted for in the poll, and I did a cut crease because that is what you guys voted for in the poll as well. So I'm using this darker blue from the Masquerade palette. Take that right next to that first shade. So I did that color as well, and last but not least for the lid shade, I'm going to go in with the Juvia's Place Saharan palette and take that darkish blue shade in there. And the same thing that I did with the last step, I'm going to put it right next to the medium blue shade that I added. That is so freaking pretty, guys. Oh my gosh. That is so pretty. I'm in love. Like, I'm in love with how this is turning out. Wow. Instagram followers, you guys did a great job on picking my makeup because I am loving this freaking look. Okay, so now that I am done with the lids, I'm going to go ahead and do my lower lash line color. And for the lower lash line color, I'm going to use this green that we used for transition earlier. Okay, so I did my waterline color. So for the inner corner, I'm going to go ahead and take the Juvia's Place Saharan 2 palette and take that light blue duochrome shade right there and just pop that into my inner corners. Wow, that is so pretty. Wow. That is so freaking pretty. Okay, so as you can see, I did go ahead and do eyeliner and lashes off camera because you guys voted for me to do eyeliner and you guys voted for me to do Ardell lashes. So these are the Ardell lashes, the double up lashes in 201. The eyeliner that I used is the Tartiest gel liner. And that is pretty much all I did. I didn't add a wing or anything. And yes, isn't this eye look so pretty, guys? I really do like how it came out. I really do. But anyways, last but not least, I know you guys are tired of watching me ramble, so last but not least, to tie up this video for lips, you guys voted for me to do glossy lips. Here, let me see the votes. 25 of you voted for matte and 30 of you voted for gloss. So I'm gonna go ahead and take Colourpop's Lippie stick, and this is in the shade Dukes, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that all over my lips. Alrighty, and then to make it glossy, I'm gonna go ahead and put this Shop Miss A Diamond Lip Gloss on, and this one is in the shade Glitz. It's just a lip gloss, and I am just going to apply that over top of this lipstick. Ooh, I'm gonna put it in the very center because that looks really pretty. Alrighty, and that is the look, guys. You guys are the ones who picked out my makeup. Here, let me zoom out. You guys are the ones that picked my makeup, and you guys really did do a good job picking my makeup because I really do freaking like this look. This is probably one of my favorite looks I've ever done so far. I really do freaking like it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I'm looking forward to have 400 subscribers by the end of May, so please, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. It is highly appreciated that you support your girl by simply clicking that subscribe button. It really helps me out. Leave a comment down below what you thought of this video. Did you like it? Did you hate it? I don't care. Leave another comment down below with some suggestions for some future videos, and I'll be sure to make some of those videos for you guys. What else? That is all I have to say. Like, comment, subscribe. Get me to 400 subscribers, and I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Bye, guys. Focus. Thank you.